Hey guys, what's up? We all know that there is a lot of discussion about AI going on when we speak about running ads on any ad platform today. What does it typically mean? Does it mean that the entire system is being reformed? Does it mean that there are only a few features that are going to be added to make an ad platform like Google uh, an AI ad platform? Or does it mean that there is a shift in the mindset that has to be adopted by advertisers and users and businesses predominantly? So basically, when I was looking at this discussion, I realized that there are three things that we have to look at when we speak about the readiness of an advertiser or a business when it comes to advertising on Google, specifically when we are speaking about AI, right? So, what does the AI readiness checklist, if I may say so, look like for a business owner who wants to look into advertising on Google Ads? Now, there are a lot of features, and Google Ads, mind you, has been here around for a decade and a half, right? It is very difficult for a user or an advertiser to unlearn what he already knows and adapt to a new shift in a paradigm shift altogether. But nevertheless, you can't help it. You either adapt or you perish. What does it need, or what does it look like when we speak about AI readiness? Or if I may say so, if I can put together a checklist that has to be checked off or ticked off when advertisers are launching their campaigns on Google or looking at business promotions today, this is what it typically would look like. So let's get started with what you see on your screens, which is the Google Ads AI Readiness Checklist. Now let's look at the first half of the equation. Let's not look at the other nodes that I have put together. Let's only look at the nodes in the first level. Get ready with the right foundation. Take action to maximize results with AI-powered campaigns. Shift mindsets to set your org up for success. Now, this can be classified into three parts, is what this checklist talks about. First is what is it that you have to set at a foundation level. Second is what does have to happen at the campaign level. Third, what does it need to happen at your organization level, or what needs to happen at your org level, right, or in your company, in your team, whatever. Now, let's look at the first thing in that case. At the very core, you need to understand that success in Google Ads or any other ad platform today depends wildly on your ability to track data and your ability to analyze the data. Now, when we speak about data with respect to Google Ads, all the data that we could ever talk about was the Google Analytics data, and that probably less than 20% of advertisers ever looked at analytics, by the way. And we are looking at Google Ads data, whether it is clicks, impressions, conversions, or your cost per installs or cost per clicks, right? Now that has to change. That has to change at the fundamental level, which means we need to be looking at things very, very specific to your Google tag, which is not just giving you information about Google Ads alone, but is tying in all the other aspects of your conversions happening, your goals that you have set, your ads data, your conversion data, your buyer journey. All these things have to be put together, which means the first thing at the very foundation level, you need to enable your Google Ads Google tag, which is your Google Analytics, and have a seamless flow of data between Google Ads and Google Analytics. That is at the foundational level. Strengthen your measurement strategy with high quality consented data, which is exactly what that means, and have a robust site-wide tagging with Google Tag. Have Google tagging done and Google Analytics done on all pages of your website. Set up enhanced conversions for accurate measurement. Conversions is one thing, but enhanced conversions is another thing. With enhanced conversions, it's kind of very simple. You go one level deep. Let's assume somebody has gone ahead and went ahead and purchased a product on your website. Now, in the process of a conversion happening, he puts in certain details about himself, which is the first party data, his name, email ID, phone number. Google quickly uses this data to go ahead and find him in the Google Accounts interface. Does he have a Gmail account? Does he have a YouTube account? Or does he have an account with any of the Google properties? And then Google captures that, and based upon his activity going forward, it will enhance your conversions, which will increase either your lifetime value or your profit margins or your revenues, right? So that is very important. And when you're doing that, you also need to assign values so that your enhanced conversions can also tell you what value are these bringing into your business. Last but not the least, you need to have a strong creative input which is powered by AI, whether you're using Google, whether you're using any other third party platforms, make sure you have a strong fundamental supply of creatives, AI enabled creatives, which doesn't take most of your time, which you can go ahead and use in your Google ad campaigns. That brings us to the second part of the equation, which is what typically has to be done at the campaign level to be ready for AI, right? Now, to be ready for AI, the AI readiness checklist here speaks about a few things that you have to do from your end before you start running your Google ad campaigns or the moment you start running them. First, leverage on all the AI featured facility features that Google provides you with. For example, we're talking about smart bidding, we're talking about performance max campaign, we're talking about responsive search ads, we're talking about let's say combine AI powered search and performance max campaigns. Now let me give you an example in this case. When you run an AI enabled search campaign, which is a typical Google search campaign with the AI functionality enabled, now that campaign will go ahead and start looking at keywords that you are not using and keywords that could potentially be beneficial for you, and it casts its net and finds out a lot of keywords that you're not including that you should be including based upon the AI insights. Now on the other, this is specifically about the keywords and the account elements and the campaign elements. On the contrary, if you look at your performance max campaigns are giving you not just keyword insights because it is already taken care of by the Google search campaign. Performance max campaign give you a network wide understanding of which network is working for you. Should you do it? I mean, you upload a set of inventory, image ads, text ads, videos, anything that you can think of. Google starts doing a mix and match based upon the AI insights about which of these networks will be a good fit for you based upon the machine learning algorithms or the data that he has that Google has accumulated over time with respect to your account. Now, a combination of these things will help you to stay updated, to stay competitive in terms of the keywords and the elements that you should be using, along with the networks that you should be running your ads against, right? The second thing that we need to look at is smart bidding, of course. Now, this is not a hard and fast rule that you have to follow, but I would say start leveraging these things. See how your accounts are responding. Don't blindly follow the Google inputs or Google suggestions or Google insights. Do your own research and analysis and track them and see if it is working. Go ahead with that. Now, this is the most, if I have to tell you that if I have to point out one key takeaway that you have to absolutely take away from this session, it is connect your audiences across all Google networks. Connect your Google accounts to your app networks. Your Google Ads. Connect your Google Ads to analytics. Connect your Google Ads to, for example, Google Tag Manager. Connect your Google Tags to your YouTube audiences. Connect your Google Ads to your Google Analytics audiences. Don't leave any audience related information out. All right. Now, since this is done at the campaign level, the third level of readiness that has to be done within your organization is make sure your C-suite or your CEO, CFO, whatever, reframe the whole thing about how we looked at things so far and how we are going to look at with specific to AI going forward. Make sure you don't operate in silos. Make sure your sales team, marketing team, lead gen team are all aligned together. Have a experimentation culture in place because trust me, nobody knows exactly what is going to happen with AI and how they're performing. Everybody is in the same page. So make sure you have a test, experiment, rinse and repeat kind of approach. So basically, if you follow these three things, I think you're pretty much set for AI-based campaigns, or this is pretty much the AI readiness checklist that you have to take care of before you go ahead and perform on Google Ads to the maximum possible extent. That is it for now. My name is Casey signing off. If you have any questions, please feel free to put down in the comments and I will be more than happy to help you. Until next time, ciao.